there is some movement, and I don't want to, or maybe choose my words. There's some movement. There's been a response from there's been a response from the opposition, but
Hello, vinyl community. Dave the Pickup Artist with you for another week of Psychedelic Sunday. And I gotta thank you again. I just went over 600 subs. It seemed like last week we just hit 500, but thanks to you, I made it to 600. For a while, it seemed like the only subs I was getting were from the deli. But thank you very much. And we've got some new pickups this week. I was, the other day I was at, in San Marco area. I ducked in yesterday and today and picked up a couple of records. First one I got is Fever Tree Creation. Some of you may be familiar with Fever Tree. Their first album was great. It was a great psychedelic rock classic. The second album I never heard. I picked this up. It was only 10 bucks. And it's okay. It's not as good as the first one, first off. But it has its moments. Side one kind of sucks, but side two is when it really comes alive. These guys, I think, were a Texas band that relocated to California, I believe. And it's got the original Uni inner sleeve on it. We've also got some shots of the first two Fever Tree albums on the Uni label. And yeah, like I said, it's okay. It's not definitely not essential. I think I would give it 2 out of 5 Donald Sutherlands. But the first album is definitely better. I've not heard the second album, but yeah. Fever Tree Creation. Of course, I'm going to hit up the $2 bin. And I found some stuff that I didn't have. I can't believe I didn't have this one up till then, but I finally got this whole fill. The first Young Rascals album. I actually did not have, everybody's got this except me, but now I've got it. And I think I've got, there's maybe 2 albums that I need from these guys. Now, the label, I think, made them wear these suits for the cover. But yeah, this is just great garage pop. These guys were from New York. And my favorite Young Rascal is probably Felix. With he has the crazy Farfisa organ. which I really like on these Young Rascals. Now, of course, they were only the Young Rascals for, I think, 2 albums. After that, they changed the name to the Rascals. And they kind of changed up their sound a little bit. But yeah, I'm glad to finally add this one to my collection. And for only $2, it looks like it's in pretty good condition, too. Another $2 bin album find was The Best of Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. How about that? This has got a gatefold. Sam the Sham. Yeah. I've heard a lot of these songs, but I've not put this album on. It's got Mystery Train on it. Wooly Bully, of course. Little Red Riding Hood is on here. Can't wait to spin this.
My son-in-law loves this like that.
So the next album I picked up was a whole fill. I've got the third album by the Kinks, The Kink Controversy. 1965, the second album they would put out that year. And I tell you what, I had heard some of the songs on this before, like Till the End of the Day and Where Have All the Good Times Gone, but I had no idea how great this album was as a whole. There's not a bad song on this album. Yeah, now, initially, I thought the title of the album was kind of awkward, The Kink Controversy, but it makes sense because around that time they were having a lot of controversy in Europe. Their concerts would a lot of times break out in riots, and some of the time they'd break out in riots on stage. The band members didn't get along. That's pretty notable. But on one occasion in Wales, when they were at the Capitol Theatre, they started the show with You Really Got Me Now, their signature song, and something happened, and after the song, Dave Davis insulted the drummer, Mick Avery's, kicked over his drum set. Mick Avery's then picked up his drum hi-hat stand and hit Dave Davies over the head and killed him. Or so he thought. Avery's hit Davis over the head with so much force, and he went down so fast that he was sure that he killed him. So what did he do? He fled the stage. He took off. He disappeared. He ran off stage, and he actually thought that he killed him, and he hurt him pretty bad. There was blood. Dave had to go to the hospital and have about I think a dozen stitches placed in his head. Apparently, the word got out that he was still alive, and Avery's came back to the band. The police got involved, and this is the best part of the story. They told the cops that they were rehearsing a new stage type act, reminiscent of the Who at the time were throwing their guitar, smashing their guitars and stuff like that. And that's how that situation ended. But I was in my local antique store about 3 miles away from here. You're all familiar with antique stores. That's where people sell old things, unused things that nobody wants anymore. But there is what people call a honey hole there. There's a guy that's got a very small booth that is constantly rotating albums through, and I am constantly picking them up. And today I was in there and I found this nugget for $10.
Lies, I can't believe the words you say. Lies, I'm gonna make you sad someday. Someday I'm gonna be alone.
This is the original artifacts, nuggets 65 through 68. It's got both albums in it, 2 records set. It does have a bit of cat scratch fever. Usually that's on top. People store the records in the crates on top and the cat walks over them. But yeah, to find this for $10, and we're listening to it right now. Sounds great. Yeah, very glad to add this to my collection. And every track is great. What can I say? Every track is great. There's one wanker track on here, and it's such a wanker track that it's great. It's Moultrie, I think Moultrie by the Barbarians. It's very funny.
It was right after my accident when I lost my hand. It seemed like I was all alone with nobody to help me. You know, I almost gave up all my hopes and dreams. But then something inside me kept telling me, way down inside me, over and over again, you keep going on, yeah, on.
Super Bowl Sunday, and I'll see you again next week.